This podcast is dedicated to your personal and spiritual growth. The Pamela Cummins Show will take you on a journey to enhance yourself, relationships with others, your dream interpretation skills, your love life, intuitive abilities, and so much more. Are you ready to begin? Woohoo! Welcome and thank you for stopping by today. This is Pamela, your host of The Pamela Cummins Show. And today, what I'd like to do is use 3 quotes to help motivate you along your personal growth journey. The first one is, it's very hard to grow up in a perfect family when you are not perfect. And this was by E.L. James, who is the author of 50 Shades of Grey. I know, it's funny that this first quote comes from the books 50 Shades of Grey, which, by the way, I never read. I just never had the inclination to read it. However, it does make me think of 2 things. The first is the majority of the planet were born in dysfunctional families, and the ones who weren't are in therapy or some kind of coaching, learning how to deal with us. The other thought I had was progress, not perfection. Think about it. If we were hanging out with God, Goddess, or whatever we choose to call our higher source, we'd be eating bonbons and just enjoying ourselves. Nobody on this planet is perfect. We are constantly growing to become our best selves. So enjoy the process. Okay, so here's the second one. We should not judge people by their peak of excellence, but by the distance they have traveled from the point where they have started. And that is by Henry Ward Beecher. Now, this quote is true. We really need to look at how far people have come. Yeah, we don't always know where people have come from. We don't know someone's history, which is why it's best for us not to judge. And I know that's not always easy to do. You know, we do have judging within us. But what I really get most out of this quote is if you think you haven't come far in your life and you're like, I should do better and I should be at a different place and I should be making more money and I should be in the relationship, stop shooting on yourself. Instead, look over your shoulder and see how far you come. And if you still think you can do better, then do better. So in the future, when you look over your shoulder, you can see how far you've come. The last and third quote helps emphasize this point of seeing how far you've come. Life is like a game of chess. To win, you have to make a move. Knowing which move to make comes with insight and knowledge, and by learning the lessons that are accumulated along the way. We become each and every piece within the game called life. Alan Rufus. Okay, how awesome is this quote? We all like to be comfortable, knowing what will happen and having our routines. Even my 2 cats hate when their routines are altered. Yet, it's how they grow, and of course, how we humans grow. If you don't make a move, you will become just like water, stagnant, and perhaps dirty and stinky too. Yuck! Instead, ponder, study, go within, or go to an expert for direction. Then move, take a chance, learn the lesson to avoid repeating a lesson over and over. The more you play the game of life, the better you become. May this podcast motivate you to continue down the personal growth path. If you like this podcast, please follow it to hear future podcasts and check out the past podcasts. Do you like free gifts or need help with your journey? Please visit my website, Pamela, Cummins.com. Namaste